Parking here is not van friendly. Well, there's a big church thing back there. And there's also another big church thing down there. The big church thing down there looks more interesting, so I'm going to do that one first. It has been pointed out that I'm a little bit highly strung, so I'm going to do my best to calm down over these next few days. This is Beverly Minster. I expect there's some kind of charge to get in, because there was at York Minster. Let's have a quick look.
Right, if you want to take photographs, I need some money from you.
Thank you very much.
Bye. Hello.
I'm not particularly spiritual, but there's something wonderful about churches. That's incredible. Good to know. There's even coffee included. It's around the time of the British Raj and increasing tensions between the British and the Russians. It's history repeating itself. The then ruler handed over power to the British, but local forces didn't agree with that, so we sent 50,000 troops there to shut them down. I'm back in the van after 3 nights off, 3 nights with family, sleeping in a normal bed in a normal home. My exercise mat, it's not a yoga mat, because look, it's for muscular dudes and not yoga. I normally do floor exercises like crunches and stuff like that, so that will protect my coccyx. Also, I've got one of these back rollers. That's a long story, but I have to do that regularly just to pop my back. It's only about 6 o'clock. It's a small car park in a small town and it's free. During the day it's rammed. If I'm here late enough, doesn't matter. It's nice and quiet here. The signs that are up do say no sleeping in vehicles and no camping in vehicles. Don't tell. Hay fever. It's very odd waking up in a car park. There's my domestic heater. It's too big for this van, and once the weather improves and I don't need it anymore, it's going to go. I've got a rug underneath it, but it is still leaving dents on the lino. I'll get something small that I can just point where I need it to. Warm up the van, make a coffee, make another coffee. If you've got access to hot water, you can keep yourself perfectly clean without showers, I've discovered. I don't really want to be washing my plonker in the same bowl that I wash my cutlery and my plates. I get washed in the sink. Don't worry, you're not going to see me washing. Keeping yourself clean isn't difficult. I use baby wipes for backside, front side as a pre-clean, because if you're going to be washing the remainder of your body with flannel and hot water, you don't want any. You might like scented baby wipes, you might like to smell like a middle-aged baby. I go for the unscented. I don't know if the antiseptic hand wash makes any difference at all. Wash your feet as thoroughly as you would wash your hands. I joined the local library a couple of days ago, and this was the first book that I've borrowed. It's very much like Pinterest in a book. It's not an instructional book, it is purely inspirational. I enjoyed reading it and looking at the pictures, which is, I'd say, most of it. Building a van is an individual experience and everyone has their own take on it, and this book's no different from that. It's pictures of people's vans. This is bullshit, isn't it? You know, it wasn't until I started living in the van that I got a better idea of how I was going to use it. All those months that I spent working on the van, I imagined that I would live in the van and need everything. All the modern cons. I was even looking at washing machines. At the moment, my washing is at the laundrette. I've been looking at clippers for my hair. Let me go to a barber. Because the last thing I want to do is trim a beard in the back of a van. Imagine all those little bits of hair. Be in my food, be everywhere. Am I going to end this video? Whee!